Hey, Newcastle Crew and all you Hellblazers out there. Welcome to the Newcastle Crew Podcast, a Southgate Media Group podcast dedicated to the DC comic book character of John Constantine. I am Lilith Hellfire, and joining me as always is the lovely...
Hey, loves. It's Phil.
Keep working on the British accent. Up for discussion today is issue number 7 of Constantine, and the name of it is Game Over. So, Phil, where's your lovely sound effect?
Oh, not even think of that. You are so smart.
Game Over.
There we go. So, yeah, this issue, this cover is dope as heck. I love this cover with Mr. E sitting in the chair with the portrait and his cane, just looking as evil as can be.
Get it, everyone? Mr. E.
Yeah, exactly. If you haven't caught on to that in the last 6 issues before this, shame on you.
No.
We've got some of the same old people. We got Tanarak. We got Mr. E, Sargon the Sorceress. We get a Zatanna name drop because, of course, Zatanna's life belongs to Sargon. So they basically rob Constantine of all his valuable, magical artifacts. And it allows them to track down any magic user in the world.
They basically rob him blind while Constantine is taking place in the Trinity War.
Yeah. I hated that event. Didn't you?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess, this was the big chance. You're like, oh, look, John Constantine's finally in the main DC universe.
But why? Honestly, when you break it down, it's like, you should have just let Vertigo keep him. I get it.
I guess the TV show coming, or it was either coming or
the TV show was already out.
Okay, well, that's why. They thought, okay, this is our big chance. Let's cash in.
And they didn't. To no fault of Ray Fox, who was the writer for at least 15 of these issues for Constantine.
Something like that, but yeah, because it's like they wanted to try to keep that edge, but they wanted him in the main universe. Plus, it's New 52, so
yeah, I think it was really confusing, and it wasn't. When I think about it as a whole, I don't think that the New 52 run was accessible, and that's why it failed. There's too much inside stuff going on.
Well, I think this is Constantine is a big example of what was wrong with the New 52. Instead of starting over from scratch, from the ground floor, most of the titles, it was just oh yeah, these people have been around for years, but guess what? All the history has been changed and altered
for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
And Constantine is this is your chance. You literally, you took him from another universe. You're putting, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
You're putting him in front and center. Yeah, go in depth about what makes him different, what makes him special, and they just kind of failed to do that.
In issue 1, you could have did day one.
And they hinted and they hemmed and hawed until it was too late about his past.
Mm-hmm.
So this issue was pretty good, though. I like this issue.
Oh yeah, it's really good. Surprise, surprisingly, even though Constantine's not in it that much.
The bad guys, DC, we are very good at our villains.
It's Constantine's busy in Trinity War, so meanwhile,
it's our time. Loot it all.
John Constantine has ticked off a lot of people.
Talk about your loot crate. Hey-o. For that reference, please see the previous Wade's World episode.
Episode 36.
I enjoyed the art, even though it's kind of basic. A lot of it is just shading and penciling and stuff like that, which I enjoy. I really think that those people kind of get the raw end of the deal, which is why I think I really pay a lot of attention to it.
It's a lot of people. Yes, a lot of people standing around in the dark.
Mysterious
bad guys. Mystical bad guys.
So yeah, they even shoved Sargon into the corner. Mr. E finally really takes front and center, which I like.
Sargon.
What an easy cosplay. Tissue not included.
Jeez, sophisticated suspense.
Oh wait, I have to shift gears from Wade's World, where it's just.
I got a cosplay for you. Did you read this? Did you read today's issue in Nightwing?
No.
Okay. Read it and you'll see. You'll know what cosplay I'm talking about.
I'll figure it out. Yeah, pretty easy. I don't know. like, I just feel like they have been dragging out this cold flame cult thing a little too long at this point.
Well, yeah, but it's like, again, I mean, they got, Trinity War interrupts it, so,
Yeah.
It's like, we can't have the big battle yet because Constantine's not here, so.
Was I supposed to care about Julia Everhart? Because I really didn't.
Well, that's the other thing, too. It's like, here's this person who supposedly, Constantine, might have feelings for her, but we really haven't seen much of it, so,
And then, like, Sargon's messing around with John, and she's like, if you leave me, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. And then it's just like John fills his body up, the energy fills his body with pain, and then it's like Mr. E's behind him, and I'm like, unexpected threesome.
You never know.
And then, so basically he's like, you belong to the cult now, and the fun is over, son. It's done. Daddy's home. The belt is out. I mean, that's pretty much how I felt like when he said that to him. I was just like, okay. How's he going to weasel his way out of this one? So many euphemisms here. I feel like I'm still in Wayne's World. I enjoyed this. Like I said, it kind of tried to have that sophisticated suspense by focusing on the bad guys and the mystical element and all these pacts and backroom deals and stuff, and a little sexy fun time, quote unquote, for so
basically all these people who shouldn't trust each other can basically come together with a common goal. It's like John Constantine has pissed us all off, so now he must die. Well, not even die, because spoiler alert at the end, it seems like they're going to use him. Although someone already did use him.
Yeah. This is a solid B entry, which is really good for New 52 Constantine.
Oh, yeah, like I said, especially with him not even around much in this issue.
Yeah. I don't know, though. I was kind of bummed that they put Sargon in the background. I like Sargon. I don't really like Mr. E. He's just like kind of basic.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Taskmaster, almost just really basic engineering.
So, what was your favorite page or panel?
It was just a really small panel where hold on, I got it pulled up over here in the reader. Or I did.
Digital.
Yeah, here it is. Gotta scroll. It's where he's It's the panel where he's like, the cold flame will have its due, and it's like all the little sparkle dust and his little handkerchief hanging out for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have my satisfaction. Congratulations, Mr. E. Well done. Those two panels put together. I think it's towards the back end of it or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I just liked all the shade work, like I said.
Well, I love the splash pages, but
who doesn't love a good splash page, Philip?
Is this Tanarak, or is it a Black Sabbath concert? You make the call.
A little bit of both. Why can't it be both, Phil?
Yeah, why not?
Tanarak. Oh, they really, he got the short end of the stick in the villain pool. He did. Like, they gave him that really cool thing, and then into the night.
Well, it's Constantine. Somebody's got to get screwed over.
That's usually everybody but Constantine, but
eventually, yeah.
And that's the point of it, eventually.
Yes.
Dude, do we have any Constantine Funko Pops? Like, I've been looking and I feel like I haven't found any.
That's what you know what? It's funny you mentioned that, because, I
need some Constantine swag.
I was putting on a DC shirt and I was like, you know what? Do they have any Constantine or Hellblazer shirts?
What's it going to be, like a full-length trench coat t-shirt?
Just a picture you can't be either from the comics or like the movies or something, or from the TV show, something.
Not the movie. We pretend like the movie.
No, not the movie. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. Except for when we reviewed it with Charlie. But yeah, no. I meant to say the TV show. So Matt.
Yeah.
Because Matt Ryan's appearing again when Legends comes back.
For 2 minutes, probably.
No, I think they're going to give him at least an episode.
I don't trust it. Since the mid-season cliffhanger, I was just like, I don't know. It's probably 2 minutes.
They'll give him one episode before Wally West comes in.
Keysdale.
Keenan.
I can't. Those damn Oceana residents, they got crazy names down there, man.
Hey, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, do you really need two
They had to replace drugs.
Do you need? Well, I guess. But I was gonna say, I mean, do you really need two speedsters on Flash? And I mean, if anyone's gonna bring in ratings, I mean, it's gonna be
with Barry in jail. Maybe we do need a speedster.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Maybe not a stretchy guy.
I'm sorry. I mean, random nonsense is like Wade's World, but the CW made no sense this week. I mean, where was Wally? You know, Barry's in jail. We need Wally. We need a speedster. Even if he put on Barry's suit so people don't put two and two together. Hey, Barry's in jail. Where's the Flash? And you don't watch Supergirl, did you?
I saw a little bit of it. I got bored. Like, Rain's cool, though. And I heard my nails getting his classic suit, so I might be back for that.
Supergirl was, like, out of it for, I don't know, days or more. You know, like in a coma, basically. And Rain's tearing up town. But where the hell is Superman?
You know where he's at.
Central casting? What?
Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I'm excited for the animated show whenever the hell it comes out.
Yes, and they said it'll be more adult than their others.
I still don't think we're going to get an S word, though, or an F-bomb. We might get
I would say probably not F-bomb, maybe S.
It's going to be rated teen like this podcast.
Maybe one S. I just hope they're longer than like 5-minute episodes, though.
I don't think so. That's their thing. That's what they have the budget for, as far as I understand, when it comes to animation. Animation is very expensive and time-consuming. I would love a 30-minute episode or a 15-minute episode. But then we get like 3 episodes. Yeah, and then wait 2 years for the next season.
Well, it's like they should take their time. I mean, like get Matt Ryan to do a bunch of stuff, and then you know enough for like 2 or 3 seasons at least.
So 2 hours of material is what you're saying.
Exactly. Why don't they do any? I mean, they did Justice League Dark, but why don't they just do a straight Constantine movie?
Well, his movie failed. I mean, his TV show failed, and the movie was.
Yeah, but the minute anyone mentions anything about him being on CW, everyone's like, yeah, get him on CW, a CW show.
Well, we can barely manage the CW shows that we have now that Black Lightning has debuted and Supergirl and Legends are sharing a slot and poor iZombie's getting the shaft of it all. Damn, Riverdale, I really wish it had not done so well in the ratings.
Where's iZombie going then if Black Lightning?
I guess it's going to be after Black Lightning's done.
Okay, because maybe it's sharing the time slot, maybe. Because my trusty TV.
Well, it's only 13 episodes, right? So
yeah,
iZombie can technically come out right after Black Lightning's done, and then still finish by June.
Yeah, it's like 12 or 13, and then the list I saw, they only had it listed through the end of March, and then they didn't have dates for anything else. So maybe Black Lightning will go to end of March, and then maybe it'll pull with Supergirl and Legends. Maybe they'll take.
It's CGI heavy, so we'll probably only have 13 episodes this first season. Probably no time for that.
I saw the list. It's definitely like 12 or 13, but that's what I'm saying. But the list only went to the end of February. The rest, like the last 5 episodes, didn't have dates on them. So I'm wondering if like it'll go to the end of February, take a break. iZombie will come back with a couple episodes, take a break, then they'll finish Black Lightning. Then iZombie. I don't know.
Yeah, and iZombie is actually a really good show. It's not for me. Because, I mean, I love the comic book, and it is nothing like the comic book. But I do like the show for what it is. I just wish it didn't try to associate itself with iZombie.
Yeah.
So, poor thing's getting a shaft. And plus, the guy that wrote Veronica Mars, how can you not love Rob Thomas? Not that Rob Thomas, the other Rob Thomas. We have to make that distinction. But back to Constantine. I'm happy with this issue. I feel like it finally picked up. It kind of is done with the gratuitous like plugs and cameos, and it can get to be in itself. So I'm really happy about that. I'm looking forward to. How many issues does this thing have? 16?
What, the series? I guess.
Yeah. So we're almost halfway there. Bright side, and then we can get back to some classic Constantine. So pretty much that's what I'm doing the countdown for.
Hellblazer.
We'll go back to Hellblazer later.
John Constantine, the Hellblazer.
Yeah, that one. Get that out of the way.
It's better than I liked it better than this series.
Once it picked up, and then I loved when Swamp Thing showed up. So, Anywho, what do you think about this issue?
Well, I think didn't you give your grade already?
Mm-hmm. Solid B.
Yeah, you said it was good, even though there wasn't much good. Constantine.
So I think we picked over this episode enough issue.
Yes.
So let's just do our little shameless plugs. Let's do our song and dance. Come on.
Right.
Here's the baloney dance for.
Oh, hey now. If you want to email us anything, Constantine, your thoughts, your feelings, any review you want us to do, send it newcastlecrew@gmail.com. Facebook.com/Newcastle Crew Podcast, @Newcastle Crew on Twitter. Oh, we'll have to live tweet from that and our other account when Constantine's on Legends.
Yeah.
So follow us at Newcastle Crew, and remember, check out Capes and Lunatics. We're all over social media. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to our podcast, rate, review, subscribe to Capes and Lunatics.
Hit the bell.
And if it's the other way around, subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us, please, because we have YouTube exclusive content on the YouTube.
We do.
At least 2 a month, so it's all free. All you have to do is hit a button.
And a comment and share.
And like I said, if you're too lazy or you don't know how to email, just pick up your phone and dial 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And tell us how much you love Constantine.
Or even the Newcastle beer. Who cares? Just send us something. As for me, you can find me live tweeting Black Lightning and The Flash. Tuesdays at 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, respectively. For everything else, at Adventures in FG, that's Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And maybe check out the website, adventuresofangirling.com, while it lasts.
Yes. Till something new starts.
I'm trying desperately, but between packing and other things, tough.
If you want to get a hold of me for any interviews or talk any comic books or hey Matt Ryan, we'd like to talk to you. NightwingPDP@gmail.com. On Twitter, I'm at NightwingPDP. What, do you know Matt Ryan?
No, I wish. I mean, I've met him at cons a couple of times, and like I'm just like a puddle of like schoolgirl mush.
Oh my!
It's an accent. Leave me alone.
Nerd girl boner. Anyway.
On that note, let me find the music.
Sophisticated suspense.
Yeah, right. Let's see. And away we go. Anyway, this has been the Newcastle Crew, your Southgate Media Group podcast dedicated to the DC character of John Constantine. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you send us some emails and some voicemails, and we will see you next time.